Hi everybody, welcome to Old Guy's Garage.
I didn't take video of me removing the starter. I wasn't going to do a video of swapping out the starter as it's pretty self-explanatory, but having a box or something that's about 10 inches tall, that's solid, might have something in it, another car part or something, definitely helps out. So when I did drop it originally, I just freehanded it, and I had all my wrenches and everything ready to undo the nuts and everything. So just don't forget, oh yeah, don't forget, I can't remember, I thought I recorded it, but yeah, you gotta undo your battery too. Make sure nothing's live, nothing's gonna spark. So we don't need any wedding rings like getting melted on the car parts, so that's not fun. I had a guy from O'Reilly's tell me a story about some guy touched on, was working on an alternator or something, and his wedding ring turned like a red hot cherry color, you know. So that couldn't have felt good. So right, everybody, I just got in from Rock Auto today, my starter here for the 72, and we're gonna put it on. I just took the old one off the other day. It was kind of hard to get the camera under there, and I was a little anxious just to see what it was so I can get one order to get it here before the week's end, and I certainly did. So, came in a nice box from AC Delco here. So, it's remanufactured. So, let's see, that's the part number there that matches with the 400 Olds big block that's in the car. I think the 350 motor has a slightly different starter, at least from the part number that I was getting from Rock Auto. So anyhow, so that's that. And I got some of this here. We're gonna protect some of the starter cable that goes from the starter to the battery with this. I've got it from the battery all the way down past the firewall, and then it looks like I got to go a little bit more. I'm just kind of covering what wire, you know, what's still, you know, the protected coating that's still on there. It's getting a little ragged looking, so we're going to put this on there to better protect the starter wire.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is work on this the starter cable here. As you can see, it's a little rugged. So I just got me some scissors. I've used this on it to about right here, past the headers. So it's got some kind of insulation on it, but I think I'm just going to leave that on there. And yeah, wrap some new. Looks like I'm going to need about 4 inches of this to go up. So I'm going to coat this guy with it. And yeah, it's like the insulation's pretty good from about here on up. All right. Try not to touch the tape too much. Gonna get a few pieces going on here, just to help hold it on, and then go from there. Well, the insulation's pretty good, so I'm just gonna leave it. So I'm gonna stage my wires here. Get everything I don't need out. There we go. Let's see, got my bolts. Bolts are ready. right there. And then next thing I'm going to do is take my sockets over to the starter, make sure I got the right sockets prepped to tighten the smaller nuts on the back. Alright, so we're going to go through the socket sets here and make sure I got the right tools for the job so I don't have to go looking for stuff. It's like this big bad boy back here is 5/8, and then the bolts that hold the starter up are 9/16. So let's go ahead and see how I've got things under here prepped. I just got the tools I need, and you can check up here what I'm looking at. Upside down view. Left these cables pretty much how they came off. This is the main one, and then the left and the right one, however you want to look at it. I guess this is some kind of ground that goes to the back. So, and those are the bolts. So let's get to it. I'm just going to manhandle this thing. Some people can rest the starter on stuff. I don't think I'm going to have quite the room. The headers and stuff kind of get in my way, so I'm just going to manhandle it and get it up there as quickly as I can. Okay, so I got this box with an alternator in it for the 86, and I'm going to see if it just might work for us. Starter's got to go like right there. So, ton of blocks. There we go. Some of our lighting. That'll at least give me some kind of brace. So get that big bad boy up there. Alright. Got everything over here lying down, ready to go. Let's get the starter. This thing's a heavy beast. Man, it's one thing when you can okay. That's not a bad height, really. Man, that worked out really well. Trying to, there we go. Well, I guess I can do the small ones. Not sure you guys will be able to see here. Wow, that box really does help. Okay, I'm gonna grab my handy dandy wrench here from Harbor Freight. Just love this 360-degree head on this. Oops. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this big one on here. get the big one on. There we go. Oops, darn it, sliding off. There we go. I think I might be a little crooked. There we go. I'm going to get him tight now, then I'm going to come back and see what's going on with this guy here. What's going on? Doesn't seem quite right. Oh, wait a minute. That's right, 5/8. Alright, he's on there. So those are good. I think next step here, gonna run the bolts. I'm gonna run the bolts through it. I'm gonna move that wire off that other one just a little bit. It's a little too close to the main. Keep some space between the 3 wires here. There we go. I like where that's at now. I'm gonna just put my finger there and make sure the guy stays there. And all 3 wires have got some space. It's like, am I tightening it? I don't want to strip it. Okay. Alrighty, everything's good here. So let's come over this way. We got our bolts. And this is what we're going to need to use. 9/16 socket. I'm going to get him ready. Alright, let's see, what can we got here? I'm getting everything else out of here that I don't need. Okay, feeding these scissors. Okay. Now I'm going to watch it as it's going up here too, because I don't want anything rubbing on the headers. Not too bad. Okay. I need to get back a little further here. Oh, I see. Yeah, that if that goes on there, I'm gonna probably have to do that pretty soon. All right. Oh, that's really close to the headers. That looks pretty good. It's got 3/4 of an inch of space from the header, and I don't need that in my way anymore. Okay, that feels like it's threading. I just don't want to eat a starter right now, since my head's practically right underneath it. Whoops. Didn't mean to smack you guys. And no spacers or anything like that were needed with this guy, so You know, the old one didn't have anything like that, so. We're in the end on that one. Well, there we have it. I hope the video of me connecting the wires worked out for everybody. I know, watched some videos and they don't show the guy with the wiring. They show him from like this angle, and I'm sure some guys would like to see how the wiring goes. Okay. Alright, so that's in there. Alrighty guys, so we got our starter installed. Last thing we gotta do here is put this beautiful thing back on. There we go. Whoops. Yeah. Come on, I'm looking for a connection. Okay, I got one there. Okay, cool. Let me get my alternator out of here. Yeah, it looks a little small. Let's give this guy here a shot. Okay, I think he's gonna do it. Anyhow, guys, there we go. Got the starter up there somewhere. It's up there. He is. So get a little bit more light on him, and we'll start it up here shortly. See how the new starter works. Make sure I got a topped off battery. And last but not least, don't forget to reconnect your battery. I did it with one hand. And I'm going to charge her up and see how the starter works. Alright, well, I can get in there. Okay, so there's the new starter installed. I did end up connecting that ground back there to it. That ground goes to the block, so that's grounded in on the 400. So there's a new starter. It has been working great, man. I tell you, that starter paired with that Holley 4165 double pumper, I mean, this thing fires right up, dude. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So, yep. Hooked right up, started right up. No weird noises or anything like that. So. So got some more videos coming out here. I got the cold case radiator in. What was in here originally was a 2-core
factory 2-core. This is a cold case 2-core with two 1 1/4 rows, so it is the equivalent size of the larger 4-core radiator in these cars. So you can see I put the new mounting plate on here on top cap, and I did have to move the brackets. I got a good video coming out on this, and I also painted the 400. So it painted the 400 with copper from Fusick. So got a video coming out on how to paint your engine when it's already in the car, because hey, you know, why not, right? So, and don't forget, I added a fuel filter, I should say. So everything in here is working great, and that starter's a big help. So everything is in tune, and this thing is doing really well. Drove it around the yard quite a few times on Memorial Day weekend. So hey everybody, so hope this video helped you out. Please stay tuned for more episodes. We're going to Power Tour soon, so I'm going to document that just so people haven't been there, you know, can experience it and get an idea if they want to go or not. So anyhow, just remember, stay safe out there, and remember, whether it's a muscle car, a classic car, your dream car, let's keep them running. We'll see you next time. And Power Tour.